Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another edition of the Spotlight Ravens series. I'm Aaron Schneider, the Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us from the women's tennis team is Claire Miller. How are you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Good. So Claire is in her senior year with the team. Last year, she was a first team all conference selection after going 13-2 in singles and 9-7 in doubles. She also had a 7-3 doubles record in her sophomore year. So giving her a career record of 15-4 at singles and 16-10 at doubles. And then, of course, she was a major contributing factor to last year's 14-2 team that also captured the HCAC regular season title and has been named to the academic all-conference team twice. So before kicking things off, tell us a little bit more about what else you're involved with on campus.
Sure. So I'm a finance major, minoring in management. So that's what I'm doing for academics. And then I'm also the social service coordinator for Alacritus, which is a social service club on campus. And I also served as president of Enactus for a couple years, and that was a lot of fun. That was a couple years ago. But yeah.
All right. Who is your inspiration and why?
My inspiration, I would say, is my family. My parents have always been an inspiration for me growing up. I've always seen them care about other people and just be very active with others, whether it be in church or, working hard at work and just setting a good example as parents as well, that they've inspired me a lot.
All right. What is your driving force / motivation?
My driving force and motivation, I guess, is just to try to be better every day. And whether that be, with sports or academics, I'm just always competing with myself to try to be better and improve from where I was previously.
All right. What is your favorite aspect about sports and why?
I really enjoy the competition piece of sports. It gives me an opportunity to, like I said, just try to improve and go out and apply myself to something that helps. I can set goals and try to get better. And I just love learning new things and trying to be the best I can be.
All right. What is your favorite non-athletic memory at AU?
I would have to say Enactus. So Enactus is a business club on campus that's basically, it's like a small consulting firm student group that helps small business entrepreneurs with their businesses, and then goes and competes against other schools, just showing what they've done. So that was a really cool thing to get involved in. And through that, I was able to go with the business team to Missouri and present. And that was just a great memory and great time making friends and learning so much.
All right. What is the competing end on Enactus look like? How does that work?
So you go and present about your projects that you've done over the course of the year. So back when I was involved, we helped 3 different companies improve their businesses, and then we came up with a presentation and then presented to a panel of Fortune 500 executives, which are the judges. And then you're competing against other schools in the nation. So it's a really cool opportunity.
All right. And then what is your favorite athletic memory at AU?
I just love, being with the team, obviously, whether that be with social events that we've had. But I've also really enjoyed the times that we've had some tight matches and came out winning against some teams that maybe we didn't expect to beat or that were tough teams to beat, and just being able to share in those moments together.
Yeah, I remember there's a lot of 5-4, 6-3 decisions that we came out on the better end of last year. So there's a lot of that happening where we were the beneficiaries of it. So that was enjoyable last year. So going into the team superlative type questions for a little bit. First, who on the team is best dressed?
I would have to say Maddie Brown.
Okay.
She always looks pretty good when I see her on campus.
All right. Who on the team is the best dancer?
Let's go with Kate Wilson.
All right. Who on the team is the Joker, prankster, best sense of humor?
I would have to say Anna Creech. She's got a pretty good sense of humor and likes to pull pranks.
All right. Who on the team is most outgoing?
I'm going to say Ruth Knies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who on the team is the best trash talker?
That one, that's tough. I would say either Anna Creech or Jordan Roper.
Okay.
But they like to trash talk each other, so I'll give it to both of them.
All right. And then who is your team's pregame DJ?
That would also be Anna. Yeah,
Okay.
she's always got the tunes.
All right. Does the team have a go-to pregame song?
We don't. I don't think we really have a set pregame song, at least not that I can remember. But we end up listening to a lot of Jonas Brothers. It seems like.
Okay.
So yeah, we listen to pretty much everything.
All right. And then what about for you personally?
For me personally, I do have pregame songs. I listen to some Imagine Dragons beforehand, so like I like to, listen to Thunder and all of those hype songs.
All right, going into the next segment of questions. First, who is your favorite professional athlete?
My favorite professional athlete would have to be Rafael Nadal, by far.
All right. What is the strangest nickname you have?
The strangest nickname I've had, I was given this one last year. It was Big Muscle Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, I love seafood. So anything shellfish, so shrimp, but whenever I get to eat snow crab, that is the best.
All right.
I love that.
What is your favorite thing to do outside of your sport?
I would have to say hanging out with my family and my friends. I love being outdoors, so anything like hiking or boating, playing other sports I enjoy a lot, whether it be softball or volleyball or I just love the outdoors.
All right. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
This one is tough because I had a lot of different things I wanted to be, but I went through lots of different phases. One of those was being an airplane pilot. That one probably lasted the longest.
Okay. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I really like the brownie dough blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I had that recently and it was pretty good. Other than tennis, what is your favorite sport?
I would say baseball.
Okay.
I enjoy watching that. And I especially like being outside and, watching during the summertime. And if I can go to an Indians game or school game or something.
All right. And then what is your favorite professional sports team?
We'll go with the Chicago Cubs.
Okay. And then what is your favorite condiment?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
All right.
Hands down.
Yeah, and it's and I know I've always liked having that Chick-fil-A on campus. It's a nice bonus.
It is.
Let's see. What are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies, boy, I mean, tennis is obviously my biggest hobby, but other than that, um, I like hiking and just being outside and, any other sport.
All right. And then why did you choose AU?
I chose AU because I was initially looking for a college that was fairly close to home, that would still be far enough away that I could still have some independence. But I liked the small college feel of Anderson, and the admissions team was just very welcoming. And they had my major, and that's how I ended up here.
All right. What is your favorite class at AU and why?
Ooh, let's see, I've had a lot of fun in business as a profession freshman year.
Okay.
That was just a good memory. Um, in that class, you have a 24-hour business challenge where you try to um, create a small 24-hour business and try to beat other teams. And that was just a lot of fun. So,
All right. And then who is your favorite professor at AU and why?
I would have to say Dr. Vauders. When he was teaching, he just was very inspirational for me. I was a finance major, so and he was teaching finance at the time. So, and I just appreciated the way that he would always push us as students um, to become the best we could be. And he just has a lot of leadership ability when it comes to teaching.
All right. And then what are your plans after graduation?
I would like to get into what's called community development. So I've had the opportunity to intern the past few summers with, um, building affordable housing. So apartments, and I'm looking to get into that after school. But I would also, one of my dreams would also to be to start an after school program for kids in the inner city, and just provide opportunities for sports and homework help and all that.
All right. So, and then finally, what do you want your lasting legacy to be at AU?
I would say it would just be to be an uplifting person, in general, teammate, classmate, friend, and just to always give my best and 100%.
All right. Well, I've covered all the questions I want to. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Claire, thank you for doing this interview with us.
Thank you.
And then be sure to follow along with more Spotlight Ravens series interviews. We'll have more next week, so we will see you then.
Thank you.